Hi everyone, I am Denizhan, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use the ability queue system in your project. Ability queue system is inspired by action games such as Dark Souls or Mordau, Chivalry, etc. And will allow your players to queue their abilities while another ability is being played, as you can see here. Ability queue system is an extension of gameplay abilities by Epic. Gameplay ability system is a vast ocean if you haven't checked it out. But gameplay abilities will allows us to create network environments gameplay abilities. So that we have prediction, rollback, etc. And this plugin also uses gameplay abilities as its core, so we can leverage fully from the gameplay abilities. So we don't have any input delays between client and the server, as you can see here, and we can create very fluid action games like this. Yeah. I will show you how I created this, and hopefully it will give you an idea how you can create your own. So let's get started. So after you have enabled the ability queue test system in your plugins, you can add ability queue manager to your character or any actor that has ability system component on it. Ability queue manager has one settings here called queue enter condition. This condition will check if an ability can be added to the queue, so you can create your own conditions here. You can left it empty, you don't need it, but options here. I have opened my generic melee attack, which I showcased by attacking another player here. Which is, this ability is just a regular ability. It doesn't have to be special. It can be just a regular gameplay ability, but it needs to have this task whenever an input gets triggered to activate this ability. In my case, I use activate ability. It has its own issues. You can use any events or any task, for example waits, input press, etc. And when this input press gets triggered, add ability to queue. But if you do this, you have to also remove the queued ability task, calling by end ability, end task, etc. There is no right or wrong way of doing this, but I use activate ability to add my ability to the queue. In the queue settings, we have some settings. The first and probably most important settings is the state tag priority map. Ability states, queue initial, queue main, these are the states, and the numbers corresponding to them is their priorities. For example, initial phase has 4 priority, main phase has 9 higher priority, closure has the lowest priority, meaning it can be overridden by 4, so on. The first element is also used so that when the playing ability priority is lower than the first element of the queued ability, for example in this case 4, the queued ability will be played. The initial or main, it doesn't matter, the first element of this map will be used so that if we can overwrite the playing ability. Queue lifetime determines the lifetime of this task in the queue. If ability or this task stays in the queue of 1 second, it will destroy itself, but it can be played by then, and if that is the case, the queue lifetime has no meaning because it is no longer in the queue. Auto commit ability is important and can be misunderstood. When the queue is confirmed, we can do that here. But if we check the auto commit ability, when this ability gets confirmed, meaning it is now playing, commit execute gets run. But as you may know, if we type the commit ability, it has this. This meaning if we can commit this ability by the cost gameplay effect class. If we can't suffice this, the commit ability won't execute. So if that is the case, ability won't be confirmed. So if this auto commit ability is checked, we also check if we can commit this ability. After that, you are free to do whatever you want. When you commit the ability, you can play your montages, you can overwrite your inputs as I did here. So we can do heavy attacks or feints, etc. I can do that here. Tracing events. This is just a regular ability now, and we are free to do whatever we want. We just need to add this. And before we end this section, you may want to do on queue cancelled and this ability, because there is no meaning of this ability being active if the queue is cancelled. And actually, when I think about it, this is how you use this plugin. You add the ability to the queue, and the queue manager handles the rest. And you can use this output pins to determine if this ability is cancelled, on queue state changed, etc. By the way, you change your states by this set by closure, main, etc. I used it in my montage, I think. When I blend in, I start the main. When I blend out, I start the closure state, so I can update my priorities like this. If this output gets false, if this is false, this is because we don't have this state in this map, so we output false, meaning we couldn't change any state. This part I'm going to mention is by preference, meaning you can do whatever you want to add your abilities to the queue. You could use, as I said, wait for input press, but you have to end your current task so that it doesn't interfere anymore. Or you could use activate ability from events, but again you have to remove the current task from the queue, etc. By the way, you could just end task to do that. And how I done this is by this. I activate the ability and add ability to the queue. But how I activate ability is just pressing input IDs. By default, ability system component, when I press an input ID, activates the corresponding ability. But if that ability is not active, it will actually activate the ability. But it is active, it won't activate the ability. It just waits, input press, it will just call this. But I don't want it because I get confused. Do I use that? Do I use that? Etc. So I have come with a solution, but it requires some C++. I'm going to share that with you. But as I said, this part is completely by choice. So if you want to activate your abilities on every input press, you have to override this function with your own custom ability system components. I have done it. This function is called ability local input press, and in this function, I know it seems like much, but I have just copied and pasted the parent function and just edited these parts. And in this parts, we check if we should activate this ability no matter what, and we determine this by checking the abilities is from UE5 gameplay ability base, which is a just custom gameplay ability that has this flag activate on every input press. And if this flag is true, we force activate this ability by this. We check if we should force activate. If so, activate. As we do the same that has Epic done. And this just works fine. You can take a screenshot here. Yeah. So I think I have shared everything that you need to know about this system. It is very easy to use or customize. I may change some features or add additional features. In this state, it is very usable, it is very user-friendly, and you can create your own gameplay abilities that can be queued easily. Before we end, you can also use this console line called ability queue.enable debug mode 1 to debug your abilities and their queue and their priorities. As I said, some of the features may change, so you can just go to the documentation and find the related page and learn more. Thank you for watching and see you next time.